fine. I can't even believe this is happening, but I'm going to take this seat and live it up.
Just here for the tapes, just so I can ID your name and say
Absolutely. Hello there, my name is Mia from the new 96.3 now from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and I get the privilege of hanging out with Steve Carell and Paul Rudd.
I think the privilege is ours.
The privilege is most certainly ours.
Absolutely.
Okay, so seriously, I have to start. Paul, all the ladies told me I have to tell you how cute and adorable and in love they are with you. And they're like, pinch his cheeks and tell him he's a cutie patootie. So, from the ladies of Minnesota to you.
Well, thank you, ladies in Minnesota. That's really flattering, but it hits it, and you don't want to, though, do you? It's gross right now.
Well, I kind of studied that you had the hair flaky thing.
Hair flaky thing?
Do you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
from an article.
Yeah. So
Blepharitis. Yeah. I did this interview, and they don't want to just, for New York Magazine, she goes, let's go do something. I said, just go to a restaurant. I said, well, I have an eye doctor's appointment. You're more than welcome to come along if you can interview me while I'm getting my eyes checked. And I was diagnosed with blepharitis, which sounds horrible. And it's nothing major, but it's like kind of dandruff on the eyelids.
And that's exactly what the article said. So when I'm preparing, I'm going,
So I'm starting to
no one's ever
rethink the
talked
idea
about that
was a
before.
good idea.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Steve, for
Yes,
you, okay,
yes.
so I have to tell you both. Movie, completely funny, completely amazing. I go, I can't wait to meet Steve and Paul. Everyone's going office, office, office. Are you
Yeah.
allowed to talk about the office?
Sure.
Now? Everyone wants to know, what are you going to be doing now?
Well, I have one more season of The
Correct.
Office. I want to finish my contract out, and then I'd like to just spend some more time with my family. That was the impetus to not renew my contract, and that's my kids are 6 and 9, so I figured it was time to devote a little more time to them.
Can I talk to you about radio for a second?
Of course.
When I say WDUB in Granville, does that bring back DJ memories
The
for you?
10-watt mega station.
10 watts.
Yeah.
That was all of who could hear you.
Basically, well, the college was up on a hill.
Okay.
So it would pretty much get down to the bottom of the hill.
Nice.
That's what we covered.
Down the hill broadcasting?
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding.
Nice.
So obviously you had bigger aspirations than being a radio DJ.
You know what? I for a while I actually considered that, but I was not good enough to have been any sort of radio personality.
No, you far exceeded all expectations of any of us radio.
I appreciate that, but that's not. I don't think I was good enough to do what you're doing right now.
Do you see? He's being very flattering,
Well,
ladies.
it's
Wow.
not easy.
Can I touch your cheeks too?
Just mind his eyes, because
Mind his
they're covered with blepharitis.
Well, I was going to say your taxidermy stuffing rat hands. So, okay, seriously, how did you decide, Steve, or who decided that you were going to turn dead rats, into something that was sexy and appealing for a movie?
You know what? The whole the mouse dioramas in the movie, that was part of the script, and so that wasn't my idea or anyone else's. We came in with that, and I thought it was a great idea. It really speaks to who the character is. He's this very earnest guy who, as sort of a coping mechanism to other aspects of his life, he designs and builds these very elaborate dioramas featuring stuffed mice, depicting historical events or famous paintings, works of art, and I think they're beautiful. They're really. There's some outside actually.
I've heard we're actually going to go over and take some pictures.
Yeah.
I love that you mentioned the human aspect that
Mm-hmm.
these rats brought into play. Was
Mhm.
as far as getting into the character and going, how do I really portray this guy that's going through bigger issues? But it
Right.
happens just to appear on the surface. He's stuffing rats. He's getting ran over by this guy while he's trying to pick up his rats.
Yeah.
How did you really feel into being that man that's lost his wife to another man? In all
I
this
think
things?
I think I think what he does with with these dioramas and creating art out of these little dead animals on the surface seems quite odd and a little bit creepy, but when you reflect on it, when you really see what he's doing, he's creating beauty out of something that's not necessarily beautiful, and I think that's really his mission in life, and that is to make lemonade out of lemons. He is what he has served up in life as a human being isn't all that great, but he's making the best of it, and he's making the most of it, and he's
And Paul, how did you feel about exploiting this very optimistic, being led into this character that's ambitious?
Mm-hmm.
You have all these desires and goals. You want to move up to the 7th floor. You want to land the girl. You want to marry the girl. And so basically, you're an asshole.
Right.
And how do you?
some of my, you know, I think that, yeah, this character wants to succeed in business. He doesn't want to be a jerk. He doesn't want to be like some of the guys he works with. He wants to have a nice, make a nice living and support his girlfriend and all of that. So I think, you know, what he wants to achieve makes sense. But it's tricky because he is at a bit of a moral crossroads, and that kind of thing of trying to justify maybe being a bit of a jerk is tricky, and sustain that and try and make the guy not be so hateable. But you know, that isn't really, in a way, it's like that's not where the movie goes, and it's not mean-spirited in that way. It seems like it might be. I think we're both talking about it. It's a weird one to market because it just seems like it might be this really mean-spirited movie, but it's really not. It's kind of the opposite.
Absolutely. Well, and I find it where when you're actually the bigger morality that comes through the friendship, the connectivities, all the stories within the stories, it's very, very textured. Realizing you two obviously like to work together.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Was this a part of why you took on the script together for Dinner for Schmucks?
Without a doubt. I was really excited to work with Jay Roach, who directed it. I never worked with him before, but I've met and have always held in high regard. He's a great director. Steve and I were both kind of, we didn't really talk about it, I guess, until a week or so after, but I heard, maybe Steve might play this part, and I was so excited. I really hope that would happen.
Awesome. Well, and the chemistry.
Sign me up when we're out.
Okay, thank you guys very, very much. On behalf of my station, on behalf of the lovely ladies that are with me in all of Minnesota, it's such a great opportunity. You two are amazing.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.